All right, solar plexus, back to the belly, right? Back to our personal power. So in youth, we desire to be older than we actually are or were. And similarly, as if out of nowhere a situation occurred or circumstance initiated a sudden jolt in our consciousness, and suddenly we wished to revert back to our childhood. Why? Do you remember the contentment of being a child when more or less your survival was served up on a silver platter? Well, I might say all things that seemingly ended our childhood, or more specifically the series of firsts, within the experience of our lives, never actually ended anything. We simply cultivated a new habit by way of our reactions to the unfolding of these events. They altered our attitudes and subsequently many of our behaviors. I might add that these initial transformations are usually quite subtle, however pervasive in retrospect. Much of these experiences are sorted by a categorically incorrect orientation of a dominant culture, right or wrong, good or bad, black or white. And we inevitably begin to align our attributes in the formatting of a personality. In turn, how we become known to our communities throughout our lives is a direct result of this initiation process that we underwent as a child and through to our adult years. Simply stated, our suffrage becomes egoic by its nature, embedded. So hopefully an opportunity arises that permits our consciousness to rise above that which has become burden, or more accurately, an egoic repression to our authenticity and life itself. It may become evident in the form of some emotional or mental breakthrough, a moment that stands alone. The final straw where we recognize we must stand up firmly for ourselves and deny our commonplace and seemingly inevitable reaction to circumstance. The pendulum may swing in a massive way to a polarizing and opposing result, but regardless, consciousness has been awakened, and from here we will not be capable of becoming unconscious to these attitudes and behaviors again. It is a wonderful blessing to behold. This is when our integrity begins to manifest by way of responsibility. For that which is unknown to us, or rather unconscious, when we become awakened and begin to practice with intention the rising of our consciousness, we will intuitively learn something more true, and by nature begin to live again as a child does, consciously, to integrity. Stay bright.